Salute. Welcome back to Dumb Crimes and Criminals. I am your host, Rick. You're now tuned in to the funniest true crime podcast in the world. We back in the building. Let me adjust my mic and all that. Get comfortable, you dig? Yes, man, we are back in the building. As I just said, this is Dumb Crimes and Criminals, the funniest true crime podcast in the world. If you're tuned in, do me a favor. Spread the word about the podcast, man. You know I say it every episode. You know what's coming. Spread the word, man. Help me spread the word about the podcast. It costs you nothing. It's free 99. Okay? It's absolutely free to tell somebody about the funniest true crime podcast in the world. We here. We're in the building. I'm fresh off jury duty. Hey, yo, listen. For the past 3 days, I've been in jury duty, which is crazy. All day long. Jury duty. 3 days straight. Interesting experience. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because when I went to Puerto Rico, I got back. I didn't open my mail right away. You know what I'm saying? My wife was like telling me for like a couple of days, like, yo, open your mail. You got mad mail. I didn't open it. Then when I opened it, I realized I had jury duty. I'm like, what the hell? Like, yo, you got jury duty on the 20th. Like, damn. I said, okay, I put it on a table. I bet. For some reason, I'm thinking it was the 20th of next month. And, it was Sunday, and something said, yo, go look at that paper. I went and looked at the paper, and it was this month. On Monday, I was like, oh, I'm about to have a warrant, all type of shit. So, I went in, I'm in there. I'm like, yo, they ain't going to pick me. You know what I'm saying? Because, you got to go there, and then they got to, do the whole process. They ended up picking me, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I got a podcast called Dumb Crimes and Criminals. Then they picked me as a juror, yo. That's crazy. People was in there complaining and all that, but I ain't care, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do? We in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I ain't really with the complaining like that, but like, yo, we here. You know what I'm saying? You can't go nowhere. Like, they was strict. Like, once you there, you there. Like, once we, if we not in the courtroom, they take us back to the room, lock us in the room. Like, you can't leave. Go back to the courtroom. They give you lunch. You know what I mean? Yesterday, we had to deliberate. We was in there for like 3 hours. Deliberating, whatever the case. Got dinner. But, overall, it was a cool experience, man. Definitely interesting to see the lawyers battle it out. Felt like I was in watching SVU or something, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was interesting, man. My daughter wants to be a lawyer. I wish she could have been in there, and see them go back and forth like that. Present evidence and witnesses and all that. But, we are here, man. Okay? This is an FTHMedia presentation. FTHMedia is the network. Okay? Hit the link in the show notes and you'll see what FTHMedia is about. But yeah, man, we're gonna go and today's story is about an Amazon employee. Okay? It says here a former Amazon employee responsible for preventing theft has now been arrested after authorities say he stole thousands of dollars of electronics from the company. According to the investigation in Hamilton County, Tennessee, my man David, a former loss prevention manager, is accused of stealing phones and smart watches from Amazon facility over a period of 2 years. Police say that he stole the items worth more than $11,000. What are you thinking, David? What are you thinking? The theft came to light after another Amazon loss prevention manager confronted him about missing inventory. According to reports, David admitted to taking the items and even returned more than $4,000 worth of products. After being questioned, the case was then reported to Amazon Human Resource Department and eventually turned over to law enforcement. Investigators say that Boning Boning, I guess that's his last name, David Boning, confessed to both company's official and the police in a statement to authorities. He reportedly admitted that he stole the items for the thrill. Okay, we're gonna get back to that. Telling investigators he struggled with temptations of stealing, even though he didn't actually need the money. He now faces an embezzlement charge in connection with the case. So, the man David was the loss prevention manager, right? He was the manager of loss prevention. And he steals $11,000 worth of phones and watches from Amazon. And this man is the loss prevention manager. And he said his reason for doing that is for the thrill. What is going on here? So you mean to tell me that you just was sitting in Amazon one day looking at all this, Amazon, it'd be booming in that joint. So he's sitting there looking at all these phones, electronics, and gadgets getting purchased and got the itch to steal? Like, what are we talking about here, man? How you get the itch to steal? Like, yo, you didn't even need, he said he didn't need it. He said he didn't need it. So how you got the itch to steal? Like, that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous, man. Like, for real. Then you brought 4,000. You stole 11, all right? You stole, where's the other $7,000 worth of stuff? You stole $11,000 worth of stuff. You returned $4,000 stuff. Where's the other 7? That's what we need to know. Where's the other 7? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You one man, so you don't need 20 cell phones and 20, smartwatches. Hey, yo, I don't understand people, yo. I don't. I really don't, man. The more I do this podcast, the more I realize that I don't understand people and I will never understand people. Like, you are the loss prevention manager in charge of theft. Inventory is going missing and you're the cause of the inventory going missing. You're the cause. Why wouldn't you think that all roads is going to lead back to you once they start doing an investigation? How do you think you're going to get away with it? Now, let's be real. I'm going to see if you took one phone and one watch, or maybe 2 phones and 2 watches or something like that. But you've been doing this over the span of 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you probably developed a routine, a pattern, all type of nonsense. Like, then your other manager come and say, yo, we got mad inventory missing. And you just confess. He probably didn't even know you took stuff. He probably just was coming to put you on like, yo, we got to figure out, what's going on. We got stuff is coming up short, and you just gave it up. You told on yourself, man. You worked at Amazon and was stealing, and you are the loss prevention manager. That is wild. You understand what I'm saying? That's wild, yo. I don't understand that. Like, why was you so quick to telling yourself? And you say you did it for the thrill. What's the thrill? What is the thrill? Just to get away with it? Like, you wanted to see how much you could rack up? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I really don't understand why people do the things they do, man, and why they feel like they could get away with the things they feel like they could get away with, man. It's just ridiculous. Like, real talk. It's ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really dead ass thought you was gonna get away with it. And you did. You did for 2 years. You went on a 2-year run. But where's the other $7,000 worth of stuff, man? Did you sell it? You had to, because you only brought back 4 bands. Either sold it or gave it away. You know what I'm saying? Because you only brought back 4 bands out of the 11. So $7,000 worth of stuff is gone. We don't know where it's at. What we do know is you are the worst loss prevention manager in the world. And ain't you supposed to be like, all right, like you damn near supposed to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to condone stealing from your job and all that, but like if you're the loss prevention manager in charge of that, you supposed to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to get away with it. There's no reason why you should have been caught stealing. It's not. It's not. It's not. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Like you know the ins and outs of the job. You know what's getting ordered. You know when it's coming in. You know what's going out. You know how to do all the paperwork. You know how to do everything in the system to report, lost or stolen items, short items, cracked items, broke items. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how to do all that. Technically, you're not supposed to get caught. You was inside. You knew the system. Like you knew the system and you got caught. You told on yourself and got caught. But you knew the system. You wasn't supposed to get caught. You wasn't supposed to get caught. And why would you play with your job for the thrill? It's mad stuff you could do for the thrill. You know what I'm saying? Like, go bungee jumping. Shoot for the thrill. Hey, yo, nah, I don't know about bungee jumping, but like, it's other things you could have did for a thrill, man. Like losing your job, man, your livelihood for the thrill. You know what I'm saying? Making it to the Dumb Crimes and Criminals podcast for the thrill. Come on. Gotta do better, people. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do better. He's all over the news and all that. Like, come on, man. Who's gonna hire you? You know what I'm saying? You was a loss prevention manager. I don't know how long you was the manager. I don't know if you was like a career manager, whatever the case, but like who's gonna hire you? Where you gonna work at now? You know what I'm saying? Like you're in the news saying that you stole $11,000 for the thrill. Where are you gonna work? You're gonna work where? Like dead ass. Where are you gonna work? It wasn't worth it, man. It's never worth it. I don't understand that. People need to understand that. People need to understand that it's never worth it, man. When you're trying to do some dumb shit, it never pans out. It's never worth it. It's never worth it, man. We gotta stop with the dumb shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have did something else for the thrill, man. You know what I'm saying? Find something else to do for the thrill. Losing your livelihood and your job wasn't worth it. And making it to the Dumb Crimes and Criminals podcast so I could talk about you, it's just not worth it. I don't understand people. I will never understand people. And if you go back into this podcast and previous episodes, you would understand even more why I don't understand people. Because people is bugged out. Like all the way bugged out. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I do know about people. People are bugged out. But David, man. Hey, hey, man. Listen, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. But hey, salute. I don't know. Salute to you, I guess, man. You wanted to do it for the thrill, man. You got locked up. Now you got to deal with that, man. You know, you're fired. Your face is all over the news and the internet and all that. So I hope the thrill was worth it. You know what I'm saying? If you ever come across this podcast, man, you want to come up here and tell your side of the story, I'm with it. Hit me up, man. You know what I'm saying? Over here at FTHMedia, we'll let you come on the platform and tell your story, man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not biased at all. I'll hear you out. I got some questions for you anyway. So if you want to come on the Dumb Crimes and Criminals podcast, hit me up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the email, the dccpodcast@gmail.com. And I'll get with you, man. We bring you on a platform and let you tell your side of the story. We'll get to the bottom of like why you wanted to steal for the thrill. You know what I'm saying? Come on the platform, man. But listen, man, I'm about to roll, man. You know, got to go upstairs and talk college with my daughter, man. So I'm about to get up out of here, man. This is Dumb Crimes and Criminals, the funniest true crime podcast in the world. FTH Media is the network. Hit the link in the show notes. Support. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the podcast, to tell their cousins, their aunts, their uncles, and everybody about the podcast. We here, man. Go on.